we're going to end the TNA conversation with a little bit of sad news. Um, there was a retirement this week. Actually, two retirements. We're going to talk about both retirements. And one on the TNA side, we had Petey Williams announced his retirement. On the WWE side, Santino Marella has retired from in-ring action. So most likely he'll stay with WWE for a little bit longer, do backstage stuff. Who knows? But he has also technically retired from wrestling. So which announcement are you guys most disappointed with? Joe?
I'm going to say the Petey Williams. After watching that guy have several matches, he's just an amazing talent that I don't think ever got. I mean, yes, he was in TNA. I think he did some Ring of Honor stints and whatnot, but he's a guy who never got to the level that he should have. Santino, he got to the WWE. He was an Intercontinental Champion. And a Women's Champion or Divas Champion, one of the two. He's managed to get up there. Maybe not in the ways we want him to, but he's been on the top. And we never saw Petey get to the very top when he should have. So I'm going to say Petey Williams.
Yeah,
Nick?
I agree with that. Petey Williams obviously going to be missed more because Santino's only retiring from in-ring competition, but he'll probably have some on-screen role, be it a manager or something like that. Like Joe said, Petey Williams never really got to the level that he definitely deserved to be at, and that's just because of who else he was competing with at the time, be that AJ Styles or whoever else was in the X Division at the time, and it was stacked with talent. So obviously, some people are going to get lost in the shuffle. I don't want to throw the phrase too soon at this because I'm not exactly sure how old he is, but it's going to be a shame not seeing him in the ring anymore.
Petey Williams is 32.
Oh wow!
Yeah. So that's that. Even then, he's young. It's got to be injuries building up, or it's just not a lucrative thing for him anymore. I don't know, but I'm bummed. And if anybody listening wanted to see a little bit more of Petey Williams, Garv and I did attend a Clash. There we go, wrestling show, and there's video on our YouTube channel. YouTube.com/TheFTW podcast, and you can see some Petey Williams footage up in there. So go check it out because it's pretty freaking awesome.
Harrison, what about you?
Petey Williams, only because the problem I have with the Santino Marella was always kind of a disappointment because he was incredibly talented, but you never got to see it. He was always the jokey, kind of weird foreign guy. He was the who was the dude from Perfect Strangers?
Belky.
He was the Belky of the WWE. He was kind of weird, kind of foreign, and kind of off. So that's what he did. He played that character, and he was so much better than that. The dude was like a legit. He was a black belt in something, wasn't he? Like jiu-jitsu or something?
He's got a school. He's got a school.
He's got an MMA school.
Exactly. So the guy is legit, but you never got to see that in the ring. I mean, you saw bits and little pieces of it here, but he always was like I got a hand, or I got a snake puppet that gets charmed for some god-awful reason. Anyway.
I'm a black belt in Marella martial arts.
Yeah, exactly. So for me, it was that one, but it wasn't that it wasn't that he was disappointing because he's retired. For me, he was disappointing because his career could have been so much more powerful than it was. So for that way, I'm just defaulting to Petey Williams. I've never really been a huge fan of Petey Williams. I always thought he was kind of good, but he could be better. But I can't believe he's that old, though. He doesn't seem that old.
32, man. 32.
32 is not that old, guys.
So you're older than I am. It's kind of scary when I think about it. He's retiring at 32. Jesus.
You're that lucky bastard. I hope
not from all types of employment here, just wrestling.
Yeah, he's still gonna be working when he's like 80 just to catch up on things he missed from wrestling.
Damn it.
Yeah.
I don't know. For me, they're both disappointing. Santino was a guy that made it easy to pop for a Joe character. Like every time it looked like he was about to do something like awesome, I would mark out Royal Rumble, Elimination Chamber. Man, I could get behind that guy every single time. Um, Petey Williams, on the other hand, like Joe said, we got to see him at Clash Wrestling. He was champion there, and the guy put on great matches. Even for indie matches, they were really good matches every time. So, yeah, I really enjoyed seeing him the most. I think, I can't even tell you if I've ever actually seen a Santino match, like in person. I've seen Petey Williams matches in person. The guy is phenomenal. It's a shame that like you guys said, that he never reached the level that he probably could have. So hopefully he's just retiring because of good reasons, not because like Santino. Santino unfortunately has the neck injury. He's gonna probably have to have another surgery. And why live the rest of your life, hurt? So I don't know. I think both are majorly disappointing because they're both incredibly talented and were always over with the crowd.